everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new spring build video. In today's video, I am building a modern farmhouse. Actually, I am trying to recreate a modern farmhouse from a picture that I saw on Pinterest, and I think I am gonna leave the reference picture somewhere or maybe like in the thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, recently I came across so many beautiful pictures of these modern farmhouses on Pinterest, and I really wanted to try to build one in The Sims, so I got very inspired. And I have tried before, I have to admit that I have tried before to build a house like this, but I've always failed miserably because I don't know, I think it's a style that's hard to build in the game for some reason, at least for me. I don't know what it is about this particular architectural style that doesn't look good when you try to build it in the game. I'd say part of my struggle was to find windows which looked good with this style. But yeah, this time I finally achieved the look that I wanted for my modern farmhouse. So, since I was pretty satisfied with the exterior, I decided to not give up this time. And for windows, I'm using a mix of snowy escape windows and eco lifestyle ones. And also we have some windows from base game, which are the small ones that you see on the second floor. Finding windows which look good together sometimes is hard for me, especially when windows are like from different styles, so it becomes hard to mix and match different windows from different styles. And I don't know, but anyway, in general, it's such a shame that I used to see this style as not really nice to build in The Sims because it's just one of my favorite ones, if I have to be honest. I love the fact that the look of this style is like contemporary, but yet is still giving some like country vibes. Also, the exterior of this house in particular is giving me almost industrial vibes. So I decided to use like paneling wallpaper from Eco Lifestyle in white, and then I went for like black brick accents on the second floor, which helps to deliver that industrial but yet rustic look that modern farmhouses have. And the color scheme on the outside is black and white because if I feel like it's very typical of this style. And also I was looking at the reference picture and that's the color scheme that they used, and you know what, I don't mind it at all. Then we have also some wooden accents from the garage door, which I love. It looks so detailed and real, this swatch. Also, this time I did not make the garage door as my usual, because normally I would do a custom made garage door using windows and columns, but I used that door from Snow Escape. I've seen a lot of creators using that door as a garage door and I love the look of it, so I'm using it too now, and I think from now on I'm gonna use it since we don't have many options if we wanted to build a garage. This house had a garage, like the picture had a garage, and I did not want to not have it or not make it because I felt like it's a big part of the building and makes the exterior look very good. So that was essential for me to have. Then I decided to use half wall in the front porch so I could use like a brick wallpaper which matches the columns in the front, and the columns are from Get Together, by the way. Then I made a driveway from the garage using stones, but I forgot to put a debug car in the front. And rewatching this right now, I think that a debug car on that driveway would have been a nice touch, but only now I remember. So never mind, no debug car this time. And for the back of this house instead, I was just winging it because we never see the back of houses that we find on Pinterest. So the front might look amazing, but the back, who knows, might be ugly. So yeah, for the back, I added a little bampao, which is where the dining room is gonna be. And we have a lot of big windows in that room, so I thought why not use it as the dining room. And then I put that big glass door from that open one from the desert kit, which is one of my favorites. I always put that door when I build more modern and contemporary houses. I don't know why. I think it looks so good, fills in the space nicely, and gives so much light to the room. Then in the back, we just have a back covered porch, and I fenced the backyard using edges because I did not feel like using proper fences. I'm not a huge fan of the modern options that we have in the game. Also, I like the polished look that the edges give to the backyard. And actually, now that I'm like seeing the back of the house, I think this house is leaning more towards the industrial farmhouse style because like of the A-shaped roof and the black roof trims and stuff. But anyway, in general, I love the clean lines of the exterior, and I tried to do the same on the inside to obtain like a modern but yet country look, I'd say. And then moving on to the interior of the house, I'm gonna talk you through the floor plan real quick. So downstairs we have the entry, then on one side we have a study room, which I'm gonna furnish for last because I did not know what to do in there. And then on the other side we have the garage, which I turned into almost like a cinema room, or like a less formal living room, if we can call it like this. And then we have a big open space with a kitchen, dining, and living room, and one bathroom downstairs. Upstairs, instead, we have 4 bedrooms and 3 more bathrooms, and one of them, though, was turned into a laundry room. Because you already know my love for laundry rooms. Every single house that I build needs to have a laundry room, and I know some of you might despise the pack and find it a bit glitchy, and I agree, because I'm thinking to get rid of my laundry room and hampers in my not so berry's house because I always have like clothes and laundry on the floor. My Sims really don't know how to use that. But I like the concept of having a laundry room, and when I build a house with no intention to use it for gameplay, I normally like to have a laundry room. Also, because when you have such a big house with so many rooms, it's just nice to use rooms for different purposes and not just always do bathrooms, you know? Anyway, in terms of color scheme on the inside, I wanted to still go for black and white, like the exterior of the house, but I thought that maybe having white or black flooring would have been like too much, and this house also needed some warmth, and because of that, I went for this warm wood swatch for the floor, and then I just used plain white wallpaper. But I'm gonna add some accent wall in and there to make it look cozier and more interesting. And that wood floor is from the Eco Lifestyle pack, and it's just one of my favorites. And since I got that pack, I've been always using that wood floor, if I have to be honest. So yeah, and for the kitchen, I wanted to go for like the unmatched look with counters and cabinets. I wanted to like use maybe counters in white and then the island maybe being a different color, but I did not like the look of it. I did not like how it looked, so I just went for straight plain white counters. But I struggled a lot before I found the right color scheme for the kitchen. I changed my mind so many times. In fact, I had to cut that part out of the video because otherwise I do not know how long it would have been, you know? So yeah, I went for those white counters from Dream Home Decorator. I'm not a huge fan of the cabinets, but they'll do, I think. They are the matching ones. And to be fair, I did not even want to try to match different cabinets. So because we have like solid white counters, I decided to go for a black backsplash. So we are adding more black accents because, as I said, that was the idea for the color scheme on the inside. And yeah, anyway, I always love when I can fit like a nice island in the kitchen, so I'm very happy we have the island. And then next to it, I put a dining table, which I imagine to be more of a breakfast table, because then we have the formal dining area next to the living. So yeah, because this room is like so long that I did not know how to use that space, and it made the most sense to use that space for a breakfast table for me. And because this room is so long, I created like a bump out for the fireplace, so it looks like it's the chimney, you know, almost, and that helps to fill in the room more. And also it gave me two little nooks by the two windows where I could put cabinetry, and it looks like a built-in thing, which I really like. And that is the more formal living room, because then we had the less formal in the garage, and I was really trying to go for a very fancy and pristine look for this living room. And I'm even adding statue and a big mirror on top of the fireplace to make it look fancier and more pristine. But in general, even for the living area and throughout the entire house, I was trying to go for a neutral color scheme with light colors and, you know, contrasting black elements. And because we have a lot of neutral colors, especially in the living room, I felt like adding an accent wall where the fireplace is to make is and it's made of bricks, so it gives some contrast and some texture to the room, and the room does not look too flat. And this time I refrained myself from putting too much clutter because I did not want to squeeze in too many accessories. I wanted to keep the look fresh, light and clean, and that's also why I try to use a lot of big windows, because I wanted a lot of natural light in there. And that's why I also like that big open door so much, because it gives so much light to the room. And for disclaimer, I started building this house on stream the day when the two new kits dropped, and I'm talking about the bathroom clutter kit and the Simtimates kit. And I wanted to build something on stream mostly because I wanted to see all this stuff in the bathroom clutter kit. So yeah, I started building this house on stream, but I did not get the chance to finish it because I was not feeling very well. So I haven't streamed in a week or so, and I decided just to finish it off stream and post it on YouTube. And I'm very sorry about that because I have so much fun building on stream, because I always get a lot of different ideas and people get so creative and come up with things that I could never, to be honest. So yeah, it's very nice, but I hope I still did a good job with the house, even without the help of chat. So let me know. And now you see me furnishing all the bathrooms first, because that's what I did during the stream, because as I said, I was very curious to see all the stuff from the bathroom clutter kit, and I wanted to use it all in this house, okay? And it was so funny, like the reaction of chat, because I got a little bit too excited and chat was like confused and was like, why are you getting so excited over bathroom clutter? And I'm like, you do not understand. Like, as someone who loves to build in The Sims, first of all, I always get very excited when they give us more build packs. And also, this time we got clutter for bathrooms. Like, we were lacking so much in this department, and finally I can put more efforts into my bathrooms and I can put more clutter, which is more realistic, and it really helps to make the room look more lived in. So for this house, we have like two big full bathrooms, and one of them is the ensuite bathroom of the master bedroom, and that one is like black and white with some wood accents from the counters. It looks very pristine in my opinion and fits the vibes of the master bedroom, which you see is also like black and white with wood accents, and it looks simple but as like a clean and fresh look, like it's ensuite, I would say. And then we have the other bathroom, which I imagine to be a kid's bathroom. And this is a family house, so why not? I mean, at least I built this house for a family, so why not have a bathroom reserved just for the kids slash teens of the house, right? I have to admit though that the main reason behind this is that I wanted to use the kit's swatches of the new kit, because the stuff from the new kit also comes with more I'd say fun swatches for kids, and I wanted to use them so bad. So we have so many counters in this bathroom because I needed space to put all my clutter. And I put, for example, the hair dryer, and then we have that box with all the hair stuff on it, like the hair comb on it. So it looks like someone was getting ready to go out and just left all the stuff there. And I just love when we get items which can tell a story, so we can create an entire story based on an object. And this happened with the clutter kit, which came out a few months ago. And with this kit, they also gave us a lot of items, a lot of objects to tell different stories, which I really enjoyed. And oh my, I just realized that I lost some footage. I lost the part where I furnish the master bedroom, the cinema slash less formal living room, the entry, and the kids' room. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. I am deeply sorry, but in my defense, I built this house in different days, so I don't know where the footage went. But I will post some screenshots as always at the end of the video, so just wait until the end of the video if you would like to see those rooms. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna quickly describe those rooms to you so you get an idea. So basically, let's start from downstairs. We have the formal dining room where I put a big table. Can't remember from which pack though. Can't remember if it was Space Game. I don't know. Don't remember. Then we have chairs, obviously. Obviously, I feel so stupid right now though. Because obviously we have chairs and a table if it's a dining room, right? Anyway, I'm stupid, sorry. Anyway, we have curtains because we have a lot of big windows in that room, and it would have been nice to have curtains. And I used the ones from the Desert Lux kit. And it's probably not a surprise to you because I rarely use different curtains. And then that's pretty much it for that room. There's also a plant, and I think that's it. Moving on to the cinema room, we have a modular sofa, like the one that I used in the living room, same swatch, but this time is bigger. And I also put the long piece at the end. I don't know if you know what I mean, but that longer piece that you put at the end of the sofa. So yeah, I wanted the big giant couch where my Sims could stay all together with their friends to watch the TV and have their movie nights. So in there we also have a big flat screen TV and a built-in TV console that I made using the pieces from Dream Home Decorator. And the color scheme in there does not change. I still went for black and white, and we have some wood accents as well, and that's pretty much it for that room. Then still downstairs we have the entry, which there isn't much going on there beside the fact that I put that object from the laundry pack, which I've never used, but it's like a cabinet, and I think it's supposed to be like for mudrooms or something like that. But anyway, I put that in the entryway because I thought it looked good because it comes with a black swatch with wood stuff on it, so it looked perfect in my opinion with the style of the house. And that's pretty much it for the entry. I can't remember if I put chairs or sofa by the staircase, but yeah, we have like a sitting area by the staircase. Then upstairs we have the parents' room, which is the primary bedroom. Even though it's not so big, I could have probably swapped it with the other bedroom, like the kids' room, which is so big. And I also lost the footage of that room, but anyway, I thought since that room turned out so big, it would have been nice to give it to the kids and put a lot of kids stuff in there. In fact, you could probably see a glimpse of it, and it has a lot of stuff like a keyboard by the window and that crafting table and some toys. I also put bunk beds because why not? I had so much space, so more than one person can sleep in there. But what I like the most about that room is the color scheme, and which makes the room very bright and gives me just happy vibes in general. So I love how the rug ties in all the colors from the furniture. We have the orange and yellow from the bed and the blue from the chair and that orangey color from the bookcase. I'm really happy with how that room turned out. As I said, I love the color scheme. Then you could see the other two rooms, which I imagine to be the two teens rooms, and they're also pretty colorful. In one, the color scheme is like black and purple, and they got the high school bed with that purple and black swatch that I never used before, and that swatch has like a basketball player on it, and because of that I imagined them to be into basketball, and they can also be, I don't know, a gamer since I gave them a gaming computer. I don't know. But even in this room, I really like the color scheme, and I love the fact that they have a cloth rack instead of a dresser, because I feel like it's a realistic for a teen to have something like that. And I put a couple of boxes beneath that thing, and the weight set to work out. They could also be into sports. I don't know. And then we have the other room, which is more like pink and has pastel accents there, and maybe instead that teen might be into arts and fashion, and they have the easel and they have the walk-in closet, so they have like more space for clothes. So I imagine them to be more into fashion also, because I gave them a little shelf with a cute bag, and then we had the cute puffs, which I love. I don't know, this house in general makes me want to play with it because I really get happy family vibes from it, so it makes me really want to use it for gameplay. Moving on to the exterior of the house, in terms of like landscaping, I tried not to go all out with it. I kept it pretty simple. I tried to go for a clean look. I went for bushes which look more well kept rather than going for that overgrown look, which I think does not fit the style of this house. And I forgot to mention, but we have like two pathways which lead you, made of stone, which lead you to the back of the house. And then in the back, as I said, we have a back porch with more seating space. I know that this house has a lot of seating space. We have literally three big dining tables with a lot of chairs, but maybe this family loves to sit at a table, and I don't know, they love to gather around food with friends, so they need a lot of seating space, right? And on the porch, we also have a grill with some counters. I love the fact that the countertop of those counters from Dream Home Decorator matches the grill. That grill is from the Desert Lux kit. I love the grill. It's my favorite for modern houses, and I really like that space is simple but looks very good to me. In the backyard, I'm also building a patio, and I don't know if that's the right name for that thing that I'm building, but it's like a patio or like a pergola, which I built it using the low line fences and then walls and columns from Get Together. And we have like a fireplace and some chairs and a couch, all from the seasons pack. I thought it was a nice idea for a house like this, instead of just putting a swimming pool and call it a day. This is what I tend to do for the backyard when I do not know what to do. So can we just appreciate this creative turn that I took? And I don't know if it's weird to have like rugs on the outside, but I put two and I think they look good, so I don't think it's weird as long as they look like rugs for the exterior, if there is such a thing. I'm putting more lounge chairs and a big umbrella in case they want to tan a little bit, even though I realize now that lounge chairs without a swimming pool might be a bit sad, but maybe in the future they can buy a tub and put it on the outside, and that would be so cool, I think. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the video. I'm furnishing the last room, which is the office room that I was talking about before. And honestly, this room is very small, but I really like how it turned out. I also put a gym machine in there, because why not? Maybe after a long day spent at the computer, spent at working on the computer, you maybe just want to get your mind off work and work out, because this is what I normally do. Like sometimes when I spend a lot of time on my computer, like building in The Sims or recording a voiceover like I'm doing right now. So I spend a lot of time sitting down and I just want to like work out later. So I do a good workout, and maybe this Sims can do the same. Anyway, if you liked the house, please leave a like to the video, and I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel and show me your support. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!